jumping straight into this video. I want to bring up a video. It's older. It's about Steve Harvey. But it's very important for y'all to hear this because a lot of you, I didn't know this. Do y'all remember Steve Harvey did the Gospel Fest? How many of y'all like Steve Harvey? That's my question. How many of you like Steve Harvey? Remember he did the Gospel Fest and the theme was no profanity. Clean Christian comedy. Clean comedy. So we thought Steve had changed. He made us think that he got saved and he changed. I remember watching it. I loved it. He introduced Jesus. He said, what if I had to introduce Jesus? And he was talking about the Bible and all. Do y'all remember that? He made us think, oh, okay. He on Bill Cosby level now. That is not what happened, y'all. I'm starting to really look at Steve Harvey differently, for real, because Steve is cutthroat. And I know he want to come off that he's this motivational speaker for women. Now I don't believe nothing this man saying. Do y'all know who Jonathan Slocumb, is that his name? Jonathan Slocumb is. He's a comedian. He played Clyde on the Steve Harvey show in the 90s. He had the beard, you know, he looked kind of African, but I don't think he is. Well, him and Steve were good friends from the show and just from comedy. They was cool. Steve started asking him, man, how do you get up, you know, how do you get these church folks? And how do you do comedy without profanity? And he was like, well, it's nothing but God. The favor of God, that's just my style. So he said, well, who is the big preacher that everybody like? So he said, right now, the big preacher that's popping is T.D. Jakes. So guess what your boy Steve did? He went and befriended Pastor T.D. Jakes. He all on pictures with him, hugging him. He got us thinking, he really saved. He hanging out with Pastor. No, Jonathan told him that he was a Christian, and the most popular pastor was Pastor T.D. So he went and started hanging around Pastor T.D. Jakes. Now, you would think he was saved, right? Pastor T.D. Jakes probably thought, oh, he changing his life. So he accepted him in. So as they became closer, Pastor T.D. Jakes said, you know what, Steve? I want you to do Comedy Fest. Gospel Comedy Fest. And Steve was like, I don't do that kind of comedy, Pastor. He said, oh, you will be okay. So he went to Jonathan. He said, hey, bro, Pastor want us to do Comedy Fest. So Jonathan, not being a hater Christian dude, he's official. He said, okay. So they did it the first year. Everything was kosher. Everything was good, right? So as the months went on, Steve started getting bigger and bigger. They loved him. So the next year came around. Steve said, hey, I got Comedy Fest again. So Jonathan was excited, right? He said, oh, no, bro, I got my other boys that's going to do it. You know, Ricky Smiley and all the other guys. He pushed Jonathan aside, who introduced him to this kind of comedy, and grabbed Ricky Smiley and all the rest of them and let them do Comedy Fest. And then one year, the third year, they wanted Steve to do it. Steve got so big-headed. Now it's not about making Christian folks laugh. It's about... So Steve Harvey wanted $100,000 to do Comedy Fest at the church. So guess who they called to talk him down? $20,000. They called Jonathan, because that's the one they normally deal with. They said, hey, Jonathan, your boy Steve, we really want him. Oh, Jonathan, buddy. He won $100,000. See what he do it for 80. Now you're paying a comedian $80,000 and his people hungry at your church. So Jonathan said, he was like, wait a minute. I only asked for $3,000 and y'all wouldn't give it to me. You finna give Steve Harvey $80,000? So from that moment, he started hating Steve. He was just spitting billing on him. Just, I hate him. I wanted him to fail. He said he forgot his religion. He would pray that God just strike him down. He hated his guts. And people used to hear him talk about Steve. They thought, oh, he just hating his success. No, he stole his idea and then canceled him out. The moral of this story is, y'all, if y'all follow Steve Harvey like I have, and I know a lot about his life, that's what got me monetized. Steve is not a faithful man. Steve is not a good man. And I'm mad because he captured a lot of women with act like a woman, think like a man. He made all these women think that he was down for us. But you know what Steve Harvey always doing? He find a need. He find brokenness and he feel it. He know most women are broken, right? He know women have been lied on, cheated on, dogged out, set aside. So what's the best thing to do? Write a book to make them think this one man, I'm Steve Harvey, I love y'all. I love my sisters. And come to find out, he didn't even write the book. It was a ghostwriter, allegedly. So that didn't even come from his thoughts. He used people. Now, back to his life. His first wife, he left her on the system. Yeah, the system, food stamps. Probably Section 8. With 3 kids. 2 twins, daughters, and her son. A lot of people let this go over their head. One day, Steve Harvey had his oldest son on his show, his talk show. And I think he thought his son would lie for him. So they were talking, and his son got to saying too much, and I could see his shifting of his face, his attitude. His son said, my father wasn't in my life till I was 16. Yeah, I missed a lot of my father because he wasn't around. Steve was looking like, why you wasn't around your own son, Steve? Now, this is the moral. This is what I want to say about this story. If you friends with somebody, that's just the first wife. He did it to marry to his second wife. If you friends with somebody and they're not faithful with the person they sleep with every day, the one that has their ring to say, I do, a union under God, and they're not faithful, if they're not faithful to the seeds that came from their body, their children, what make you think they're going to be faithful to you? People show you who they are. We just don't ever believe them. So Jonathan should have known better. If I tell you how I move, you may just steal from me because you're not a faithful person. Faithfulness is not just sometimes, y'all. If somebody show you out in the streets, and just say you out, and you see one of your friends dip in somebody's purse. Girl, I just seen some lipstick I like. Because she ain't gonna know. Right there, you know she steal. It ain't just because she a stranger. She steal. But we so dumbfounded. That's my girl. That's my guy. He stole Jonathan Slocumb. I know I'm saying his name wrong. Jonathan Slocumb. Entire dream. And Jonathan was for real with loving God. He was for real with not using profanity in his shows. He was a real Christian man. Steve pretended to be that to get a come up, to get money. And he befriended him to do it. And then when he did it, he left him behind. I have so many Steve Harvey stories. Y'all heard what Cat Williams said. And everybody want to jump on Steve's side. And Cat went too hard. No, Steve do this to everybody, allegedly. It's several comedians. The one that played Mr. Cooper, what's his name? Mark something. Steve Harvey stole his shit. Stole his jokes. They were friends. Now think about, is it called, what is the name of that show? Is it called Saving Mr. Cooper or something like that? Something with Mr. Cooper. Think about that show, y'all. Yes, I'm still talking about Steve Harvey. What you mean, why? Because I can. It's my channel. Why you still listening if you don't want to hear about Steve Harvey? This is about Steve Harvey, and if you're not interested, you're more than welcome to leave. I'm sharing a Steve Harvey story that I didn't even know about. And I think people need to hear it so you can learn something about friends that you running around with. It's time for people to stop being stupid. You know what I'm saying? This is why a lot of women get hurt, because we see what a man do to another woman. We see how men leave their kids, and we think we're different. But he just showed us who he was. If you land with a man that don't even call their own seed, how faithful can he be? Come on, man. I be saying it's so easy. It's so easy to read people. Just watch their pattern. I'm sorry, my son talking to his daughter. It's like Steve Harvey did it to his second wife. He did it to his second wife. He left the first wife because he claimed, I'm tired of pretty much being in poverty. I'm tired of this. I'm going to go out here and make it, baby, and I'm going to come back and save you. He left her on welfare. Went to the second wife. Now, Mary said when she met Steve, she was working in the mall. He was like doing some comedy in the city or something, came in the mall. He got to flirting with her, got her number. This is a married man. You can't even handle the responsibilities you got at home with your wife and kids. What you doing trying to start something new? But this is what a lot of people do. He ain't have nothing to offer her. He was living on welfare with his first wife and kids. And he trying to start something new because she was cute. And guess what she did? She claimed she didn't know any of that, right? But her heart is to find out about a brother that meet you in the mall. He from out of town. I know it's a lot of times he's not available because he's married. You didn't get no signs? See, women, we be blind because we want to be blind. You know, we know what's going on, but we liking this man so much. We just want to be stupid. So she started loving him, helping him with his career, pushing him, until eventually he left his wife and came over and stayed with her. She gets pregnant. Everything going good. Until he on stage and he see Marjorie Elaine come in late. And he looked at Marjorie Elaine and said, I don't know who you is. His lip hanging down here. I don't know who you is, but I'm going to marry you. And he was already married. I am just messed up about how Steve Harvey's career came about from hurting other people, stealing other people's stuff, stepping on people, leaving wives and kids, and people watch this man every day. He had his radio show, he had the talk show, he had Little Big Shot, he had Family Feud. You wonder how he get all this stuff, stealing, being vindictive, and then he sit there and he get to praying and talking this motivational stuff because he studied it. It didn't come natural. It ain't from the heart. Now, once he got there, he may have said, praise God, thank you, Jesus, I made it. But God got something for people like that. God has something for people. If you're a vindictive person, if you stealing, being conniving, stealing from people and undermining folks, you might be on top for just a few minutes. You will come tumbling down. It's called karma. And he wondered why Marjorie Elaine allegedly slept with his bodyguard. He ain't seen nothing yet. Because I didn't think it can get no worse. I have so many Steve Harvey stories, y'all. Because like I said, I studied this man. I studied him when I first got on YouTube. From Miss Shirley, what's her name? Miss Strawberry. Strawberry Ladder 22. Miss Shirley, is that her name? The one on the radio show, from her and her husband Ernesto and all the shit that happened with that. And Steve Harvey introduced them and they was running a brothel at a barber shop and all kind of shit. Y'all think y'all president the only one be doing shit with women? We so stupid. Y'all don't think most of these people in high places running brothels, running ex-trafficking, messing with these kids. It's big money. From pastors to presidents. But this is your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman. Stay prayed up. Keep God in your life. Because this devil's roaming the earth. The devil is not red with horns. The devil is among us. And you might be sleeping with him. Be careful what you put in here. Because what you put in here gets up in here and that controls your whole damn body. And sometimes people will sell their soul for a little bit of money. That's why Hollywood is wicked. I never thought in a million years Hollywood was like it is until I got on YouTube. Hollywood people used to be like our heroes. We couldn't wait to see such and such. We get excited to go to concerts. Oh, it's such and such on TV. And these people are the devil. We invite the devil in to our life. Come on in. Come on our TV on Thursday night. Come on our TV. Come in our house, in our living room, and have a seat. Pour your hate all over my house. Play your music and just disrupt my family and my kids. Come on. Come on, Satan. I was told by a person to never do this. And I know a lot of y'all got this right now in your door. Who all got a welcome mat in their front door or their back door? Say yes if you have a welcome mat. Listen here, free mind. You're not a free-minded person. You an ignorant person. And I invite you to leave my channel. You don't know what I would do if I was rich. I done had a lot of money several times, and all I do is bless people. But you would not get on here and disrupt my channel with your demonic self. Flee, Satan. I'm trying not to block you, but I'm about to. Because when I speak to my people, it's for the people that want to hear it. It's for the people that want to hear it. This is what my channel was about. And this is what anybody channel about, y'all. Stop getting on people's channels arguing with them. Do you know you look like a damn fool arguing with somebody? That's like somebody coming in your house and telling you they don't like your furniture. Why are you in my house? That's like you going to McDonald's and don't like Big Macs. You know what I'm saying? You go to McDonald's and say, why y'all don't sell Whoppers? It's the same thing on YouTube. Stop doing that. This is the way a lot of us make our living. We go through stress every day. We go through hardship. We go through struggles. I'm going through some of the worst times of my life again, and I still show up. This is what makes me mad, 'cause I still show up. I don't go out here and shake a bell or have a bucket. You got $1? I say, if you want to support. But I like your time. I appreciate your time. Check out my old videos. That's all I ask from y'all. Then I got products on here. Buy a t-shirt. Buy a cup. Get something for your money. I hope when you donate to the channel, you get something for your money. Don't just give me something. I hope you get something. And if I don't give you what you need, please go find a channel that feeds you what you need. Are you wasting your time? You know the most expensive thing you can spend your money on, or your time. Time is so expensive. Time is so expensive. It ain't even worth money. You can't get it back. I'm trying to stress what I'm saying. Time means everything. So why would you spend a moment arguing with somebody for some time you can't get back? We in 2025, y'all. We got to do better. Well, y'all think these kids acting crazy. Look what happened in Chicago. Because these grown-ups. Look at the grown-ups. This shit is ridiculous. Woo. But if you don't like what I feed you, don't stay and eat. That's all I'm saying. If you don't like what I feed you, don't stay and eat. Go eat somewhere else. The devil is a liar. Boy, see, I done lost my train of thought because I just get tired of ignorance. I can't tolerate ignorance. Not where I'm at in my life no more. My whole goal is to be successful, y'all. I have lost so much. I don't know about y'all, but back to what I was saying. How many of y'all have welcome mats outside your door? You see how the devil try to deter me? Do y'all see that? Do you see the trickery of the devil? Get behind me, Satan. How many of you have welcome mats in front of your door? Just say yes if you do. If you don't, it's cool. I'm going to tell you why you need to take that out in front of your door. Just put a regular rug out there. Do you know when you say welcome, you welcoming everything, every spirit, every being, every hateful heart? Welcome. Come on in my house. It's power in words. It's power in sayings. It's power in posters and rugs. You can't welcome everybody in your house. So you shouldn't have a welcome mat out there because it's the devil welcome. You just told everybody to come to your house. They're welcome. Come on in. And you wonder why your house in an uproar. I do not put welcome mats out. My son have a welcome mat and I had to turn it this way. I turned the welcome part from coming in the house where you going out. You welcome to leave. But you not welcome in here, Satan. You just not. Let me see what some of y'all have to say. And I'm gonna let y'all go because I'm really working on having shorter videos, y'all. I have to do that. Hey Misha, happy Friday to you. Hey Lisa, much love. Somerville, South Carolina. I think Steve was jealous of Bernie Mac. Oh, Steve went to, I told y'all know everything about Steve Harvey. Steve went to the producers of Ocean 11, the Bernie Mac was on. And he tried to undermine Bernie Mac and told them he would take half, allegedly, half the pay they was giving Bernie if they just let him have that part. And this was his friend. He was willing to work for half of the pay to keep his friend from working. Steve is dirty, y'all. And that's why Ricky Smiley, I was taking up for him. Because he brought Ricky Smiley up with him. Don't he got a radio show too? Birds of a feather flock together. Don't he holler about Jesus Christ and all that stuff too? Come on now. Let's keep it 100. Mary and Joseph history. The month of November is February 21st. We all love your family, Nina. Thank you. You better effing preach right now, girl. That shit is so irritating. Sorry, I swear. Okay. Hey. Cat Williams showed me about Steve Harvey. And yes, he hated Bernie Mac. True that. I'm saying this not to tear Steve down, y'all. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to stop nobody from eating or nobody's success. I talk about people like Steve Harvey for awareness because I have a lesson in everything I talk about. I try to get a lesson in it because you got a Steve Harvey in your life. You may be sleeping with Steve Harvey. You know what I'm saying? And all I want people to start doing is opening their mind. If you see somebody cheating on their wife, their spouse, even cheating at work, not punching out for lunch, that's still in time. They're still your time. They'll do you wrong. You have to watch patterns of people. Don't think, oh, he just doing that because that's a white man. No, that's who he is. And if a person not faithful to the person they lay with every night, I don't even care if they married to them. If they lay with a person every night and they not faithful to that person, they will not, sis, brother, be faithful to you. They will not. That's why when married men cut into me, I be thinking they're crazy. I done had so many married men offer to do a lot of things. I just had a married man. I am not lying, y'all. I just had a married man about, what day was it? I think it was Sunday. Offered to give me a car. A married man. And I said, no. Now, if you want to show me some cars I can buy from you. Because he has a car lot. Ah, baby, I'll give you anything. And he well off, got a business, car lot. Him and his wife got it going on. But however, y'all, let me tell you this. I know this brother. And I knew him before he got married. We never clicked up. And I knew before he got married, he didn't have those things. So you know what that tell me, right? That's her shit. So you're going to give me something your wife helped you accomplish. And you think I'm going to date you? You see how dumb women are? You think I'm going to date you? This woman then put you almost on a millionaire status. I'm sitting here struggling. And you go give her shit to me? I ain't got nothing coming. Do you understand? But a lot of women think they have something because they got a married man with a little money. Girl, all you gonna get is a few items and a wet behind. And your heart broke. And may get killed by that woman. Because if I gave a brother that didn't have none, a business and a car lot and a brand new house and driving, damn it, Teslas and shit, what? But I blame these women. I blame these women. A lot of us want builder bears. We want to build men up. And guess what they do? They get your shit and come over to a girl that ain't got half the shit you have and give it to her. I ain't got none of that stuff that lady got. I know she got A1 credit. She own 2 nice businesses. I know she do got a badass house. She got it going on. I ain't nowhere on her status yet. But all he could say was, I messed up with you. We never had nothing. Another married man I know, he want me to come and go out of town with him. Can I fly you out of town? We meet up for about a week. And where your wife gonna be? She coming? Stop being funny. Didn't you just rush and get married 2 years ago? You already not happy? But right after he got married, he tried to talk to me. Because I've been knowing him for a while. I don't talk to people husbands. I don't talk to people boyfriends. I mean, I'm my sister keeper when she don't even know she being kept. Do you understand me? It's easy, y'all. Ladies, listen. It is so easy not to struggle when you a female. It's so many men out here that you can get things from and live good. But you also got to ask yourself, is it worth it? Y'all wonder why a lot of these women come up missing, and the TikTokers and the Instagram models, and somebody did something to them because they're users. A lot of times these people are users. They would get something from people with ill intentions. And now people come back to collect. That's why I tell each and every one of you, don't give nothing to my channel expecting nothing more than a video. And I'm going to have a call in with my mentorship and my membership, and you can buy a cup. I am not trying to be personally attached to nobody. You are my sister. You're my brother from this video, from the phone. And at first, when I started my channel, I wanted to be, oh, let's all go somewhere. Let's all hang out. People made it bad where you can't do that. Some people just not mentally here that you can just be friends. You know what I'm saying? You would think you could just be friends with folks. No, but people expect things. But God got me covered. This your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman. And this video went longer than I wanted it to go. I got to start doing 10-minute videos, y'all. Pray for me. Check out my old videos. Y'all been doing a great job. I've been seeing them float on YouTube. But please, all weekend, can y'all watch 4 old videos a day? Just all the way up until y'all get up to where I'm at now. It's 2 columns. Go from video to lives. Video to lives till you come all the way up. I need y'all to push it. Go check me out on TikTok. Go check me out on Instagram. And come on over and get my Facebook popping, Nina Mayberry. I have like so many though, y'all. I have like 5 pages. The one with, I have a red jacket on. I'm laying back like this. Come over there and follow me and push my videos because I got to get all my platforms popping. I love you all. Have a good weekend. Hopefully I'll be back tonight because I do want to talk about some other things. So I'll see. If not, I do have some videos and some shorts I'm going to be doing all night. So check them out. Talk to y'all later. Have a good night.